Hello, and welcome to the Super Awesome Comic Review Show. I am Foxy, and this is the top 5. Coming in at number 5, we've got from Image Comics, Injection, issue number 6. This is Warren Ellis, Declan Shalvey, and Jordi Belair's first entry into the second arc of the Injection title, and it operates as a good jumping on point. It's a standalone story arc, it seems, but with vague referencing to the first arc. How do I know all of this? Because I have not finished reading Volume 1 of Injection. I fell behind, I'm sorry. But I did know that this one was a good jumping on point because Warren Ellis said it would be, and he was right. And it introduces a new character who is kind of like, imagine Sherlock Holmes was even more hardcore. That's this guy. Well, I can't really say much more than that without spoiling, but let's just say Warren successfully writes yet another character that is smarter than all of us. Coming in at number 4, we've got Superman American Alien number 3. This is Max Landis's Superman origin tales, one-shots, each featuring different artists. This one has art by Joelle Jones. I'm always a big fan of hers. She last appeared on the Beautiful Killer series from Vertigo. It's a cool little concept, really vaguely implied on the cover. There's a little bat symbol in the wake of that yacht that they're on. Well, it turns out a young Clark Kent is being mistaken for a young Bruce Wayne. Just right place at the right time, I guess, so he gets to see how the other half lives, non-farmer style. And it's a fun little one-shot, and we get a lot of surprise guests, I will say, without spoiling, because it's just fun to see them along the way for people in the know. And then there is a one-page backup story in the back about Mr. Mixelplick, I don't know how you pronounce that thing, but it's a real thought piece, I gotta say, for a Superman comic. This made me laugh a lot. It made me think a lot, and the art was beautiful. So definitely check it out. Max Landis has been turning in some really interesting stories here. He plays a little fast and loose, I think, with the rules of Superman's physiology and how it all works and everything, but it makes for good Superman reading, so hey, what the hey. Coming in at number 3, we've got, also from Image Comics, The Violent, Chapter 2. And, man, this story is so brutal. It's like a train wreck. You just can't take your eyes off of it. This guy just can't help himself. He can't not make things worse and get into more trouble, and it's a little painful, but in like the best, most noir, it's true to the genre, it's getting it done, and it makes you feel things. Every issue has a standalone noir text piece, also based in Vancouver, where The Violent is based, and different authors each time, and this one, I like this piece. I liked the first issue's text piece a little bit more, I think, but this one gets into like biker gang politics, and yeah, man, brutal all the way around. From the comic to the text piece, this is true noir, and apparently it's true Vancouver. It's really hooking me and making me feel stuff. Coming in at number 2, we've got Secret Wars, number 9 of 9. It's over. It's here, you guys. The end has come. And it is beautiful. Esad Ribic. Oh, so many good panels in here. Doom cubes melt and reform. I could have stopped reading there, and that was like page 3. So, but beyond that, Hickman gets all Hickman-y at the end. It's pretty poetic, and leaves you with a lot of food for thought. I had to reread it a couple times just to let it absorb. Now I want to reread it all from the beginning and see how it flows as one long epic, as it should. It was a great series, and it definitely touches on a lot of things that we've been wondering about, like Handsome Doom. Yep, touches on that. Miles Morales' mom is alive. Yeah, I think it gives us some little reasoning for that. And then it gives you a lot of stuff that you're just going to have to ponder over and see how it forms up in the Marvel Universe and see what we make of it over time. But really cool story. We will miss you, Hickman. And hopefully this means your image work will stop being so drastically delayed. Coming in at number 1 this week, The Mighty Thor, issue number 3. And this series is great. We've got Jason Aaron turning in perfect scripts. We've got Dotterman doing some beautiful artwork. And we've got some of the best coloring around. And this time around, Lady Thor coming head to head with our young man Loki. But is it just young man Loki? No, it seems like Loki has brought a posse of himself. An army of me, if you will, Bjork style. And so Lady Thor meet Lady Loki, perhaps. Yeah, adversaries well matched. And this thing, I just wish I could read more right now because I can't wait to see what happens next. Really great character development. They really justify. Jane Foster wants nothing to do with Loki, and you really understand why. It's just so well written, well thought out. And yeah, good work, Marvel. Good work doing all the good stuff. And hey, good work, Image and DC this week too. Everybody, all the big guys are represented this time around. Boom. We'll probably see more of you in the next week or so. Hey, can't win them all, right? But that was the top 5. I've been Foxy. You've been the audience. And now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go read some things and not talk about them on the internet for a change. Novel, right? Anyway, be a feminist.